What's going on, guys? We're back with some more Spud to Stud action with my boxed logo guy. Look at him, the boxed monkey. All right, Manuel, see what you got, boy. I probably could have flew for that, but it was slowly going towards like the goalie, so I didn't really want to take the chance. I figured he'll probably have a bad hit anyway, and I can get full boost. All right, I'm gonna pull back here. Just kind of wait this out. All right, I'm going to attack. Oh, never mind. I thought he was backwards for some reason. He looked backwards when I like glanced down at the car. That's the only reason why I went up for that. That was actually a really good pass right to me, so well done. So we get a nice clear. I can just attack this. Ooh, I almost brought it to the other angle. To the other post, I should say. Try and beat the goalie, but just barely missed it. Oh, I wanted to combo that so bad off shields. Damn. Oh, God. Oh, just got enough of that. Had a side flip. Jesus. That was super dangerous. Oh, God. I have no boost. I really wanted that boost. I was thinking about just cheating up for it. Oh, God. This is not good. All right. We got another block at least. Now I can finally get the boost. Can reset a bit here. This could be a goal. All right. Oh. All right. Not sure what happened. High five. Ramp off me, buddy. Not sure what happened. Oh, he hit it with his front wheels on the other end of the flip. What the hell? What is going on? Jesus Christ. Guys, don't do that. It's not going to work. Don't even try. That was so strange. All right. Willis is up in the air. So I didn't have a great angle on that, and I knew my teammate was behind me, so I left that ball for him. Like, that's something to think of when you're playing these games. Like, if you know that you have a goalie or something, like, let him take the angle to get a better clear. And we did that there, and then we kept the ball in their end and wound up scoring because of it. Here, Manuel might have missed that. No, he probably had it. It was going to be super light from him, though. Alright. Manuel's got it. Shields is already calling for GG. He's not happy. Alright, Shields is whiffing. Manuel should get a free goal. Just a little miss. That's okay. So Shields, so far, it's been like 3 dribbles where I've seen him do that, where he just kind of hits it really weak right as he starts to dribble. So I'm not too threatened by his dribbles, and that's something to know. Nice shot. Like, I wasn't sure where he was, so I was going to take it. So that's something to see. Like, when you're playing like against certain opponents, like if you see, oh, he's a really bad dribbler, and he keeps doing it, then you know, all right, as soon as he starts to dribble, let's just wait for that bad hit. And like try and pick up on that in like the first minute or so, if possible. Like, obviously, it's not that easy all the time, but like if you notice certain things where like, oh, he really whiffed on that like hard, like why? And it's like, well, maybe he's just not good at that type of hit. It was a good pass, but didn't score. It happens. We get dunked on. It's all right. Look at that shot. Boom. I'll take it. There you go. All right. Face off for me. I'm going to try and push this to the right. I'm going to side spin right at the end here. There we go. And then since I side spinned that way, then I am also there for the boost. Which is a good face-off tactic. Like, if you want to push the ball some way, like, if you flip that way, too, then you're probably going to land properly heading in that direction, so. And then, like, the ball just bounced, and I kind of just flicked it off the top of my car. And I got a nice lob shot. Lob shots are really hard to save. Good D right there by Shields. Alright, let's go get their boost and head on back. I'm going to leave this. Oh, never mind. I should have attacked, probably. Didn't know what Manuel was doing. Alright, we got the ball out. Manuel should score this. There we go. I'll help it out a bit. So I saw that goalie was coming, but I didn't want to hit it. Because if I hit it, I probably would have just hit it right into the goalie. So I kind of checked back a little bit and side flipped instead of going for... Oh, God. Instead of going for the front flip. And I got a little lucky, like, with the dunk. Like, you know, some dunks are not great, or not on purpose, I should say, but yeah, got a little lucky on it, but I put myself in a good spot to try and win it, so That's all you can do. Sometimes, like, you'll get them. Sometimes it'll just be random. Oh, God. Where is he going with that? That was awkward, to say the least. We're both just, like, flailing here. Let's just go back to net. Grab a little boost. Neither of them are coming, thankfully, but... Oh, that actually took a little bit of a weird bounce, I thought. Was not expecting that. Alright, I'm going to move this ball out. I'm going to wait for the bounce. Try and pop it up for the shot. There you go. Usually, it's hard for goalies to make these type of saves. Like, they don't see them coming, generally. Just like the little pop. Like, this one was actually kind of low. This one probably should have been saved, but... we'll take the goal. Let's head for the Brazil. Yeah, I think it was just because it was such a hard angle. He didn't think I was actually going to shoot for the inside post. And usually when a goalie, like, is just getting set, he forgets about his inside post. And he doesn't expect shots there. So that's usually where I go on most of my shots. I'm just going to push it along to their side of the field. I was actually just trying to block Shields there in case Shields tried for the clear. But Willis, or whatever his name is, came out of nowhere. Made a good play. Alright. There I just had a block for Will. In case he side flips. I'm still in a good spot, like even if I whiff, which I did there. It was a good pass. It seemed like he wanted to pass, and then he tried to keep up with the dribble, so... Not sure. We'll put another one in. There we go. We got the Brazil. There's the forfeit. On the Brazil. Like clockwork. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Let's move on to the ones game. Let's see who we get. Alright, they actually had more shots than like I would have wanted, but we were scoring a lot, so it's okay. But generally, I don't like having the other team get that many shots in a game. But two, sometimes, since there's so much wide open space, shots are going to happen. A lot more than in threes. In threes, like, you can really stop shots before they even happen because you have so many people that can attack the ball at different angles, or there's always someone kind of close to it. Twos, it's a little bit harder. Sometimes there's just wide open space, and you kind of have to let them shoot on you and play the defense. But I know, like, when I was on Cosmic, like, people were like, oh, he's such a great defender. But, like, I would never have, like, most saves in, like, a series or anything like that. Or even, like, the Pro League. Like, I didn't actually have a ton of saves because we generally just didn't let people shoot, which is more important than getting saves, obviously. All right, so we get no opponent here. RIP for us. We can't even leave now, I guess. I think that was in, like, a recent patch, which kind of stinks. Oh, but I get Nintendo for it, so that's nice. Get a snowman. Little snowman. Alright. So, here we go, here we go. Next game. Let's go back to the main menu. Go to training. Always train. So, I've never actually done the full tutorial. Like, I've never done, like, any of it, I think. So, let's just go in advance and see what it looks like. I've never looked at it. So, I think they had, like, a basic tutorial during, like, alphas and stuff, but I never really looked at it. Oh! What a side dodge. Oh, I wasn't supposed to block it. I was supposed to score that. Oh, well. Here we go. Super JP3. Welcome to 99.9 The Fire. Alright. Grab the boost. I don't really care about the ball too much since he followed me to the boost. He wasn't going to have great boost control. Now he's just trying to flip back, which I have boost, so it's an easy goal here. Like, if you're not going to get the boost, make sure you do a good enough hit to, like, waste time or move the ball somewhere else or keep ball control. Because if you just give me back the ball right after I grab boost and you have none, then you're in trouble. So here I'm going to... Like, I have some boost, and I can challenge that. Now, look, we wasted some time. Can actually go back and get boost. Now, he has ball control, but at least I got boost out of it. Like, it's not perfect, but, at least I get something, like, out of the deal. It's a pretty good shot, but... I'm just going to wait for that to bounce and throw it nice and high. Towards his way. I probably could hit that a little harder, but... It's fine. Grab this boost before I touch this ball. So So now I have full going into this, which is very important. Alright, so it looks like Super is just having a hard time with his side flips. There's been a couple times where he's had some weak hits on the side. Like, he had time here. He just kind of judged it wrong off the wall. Because I was going to give him all the time in the world. I was just going to wait for his rebound, but that'll work. Yeah, I just want to make sure I flip back into it so it goes to the side, not a shot on net. Here I can take it off the curve, try and lob it over his head. Made him do a hard save. I actually took a really bad angle there and really weak shot. Super whiff, though, again. Like, you just can't miss in ones. That's the thing. If you miss in ones, you're in trouble. Alright. Here I pop it, like, over him. And since I know that, that I'm popping it, then I'll jump first, generally. And I just have to do a little baby tap. I got a little lucky that I bumped Super as well, because he might have saved that, but we'll take it. There, I wanted to throw it to the side. Not that hard, though. That's a shot for Super, if he can reach it, but he couldn't. Yeah, like, Super just isn't hitting these balls, that's all. Like, his mechanics are just off. There we go. Just popped it up. And then, like, I can meet the ball first since he's on the defensive. And if you can get that, like, little baby touch, you'll be good to go. Since he's sideways, too. Like, he was sideways, so he can't come out and meet me on that. And I can easily just tap it in. So Roth's going to go for the boost. See if he goes for ball control. Kind of did, but not really. Like, he could have attacked that ball a lot harder. So now he has no boost. Now it's a free goal. So I flipped for boost. He should have took a hard angle and threw that ball up the wall and then ran back and got boost or got my boost or something. Instead, he kind of tried for like a shot or something. But at that point, I could make it back, so. I'm trying to throw this nice and high towards him. I wasn't sure how far back he got, but he actually got back pretty far. Now he's backwards, which is never a good thing for people around this level. And we get a nice, easy win. So that was another quitter in ones. So I'm going to actually play one more game in ones because I've been kind of slacking on those since people keep quitting on me. So let's do one more. Make this episode a little longer. But, yeah, look, whenever you see someone backwards, like, even in the pro scene, like, if I see someone backwards, I'm like, I'm going to attack him hard. There's very few players that can play, like, really, really well. Oh, that's cool. I'm flying. Like, backwards at all. So it's like, they're always going to be worse playing backwards than they are forwards, and try and take advantage of that whenever you can. That's a really, really big thing. So always, like, be looking at their cars. Some cars, it's actually hard to tell, which kind of gets annoying, because usually, like, you try and do just a glance at their car and be like, all right. But some cars, it's a little hard. Like, Batmobile's a little hard to see, and Paladin's hard to tell sometimes. Probably a couple others in there, but yeah, just try and see. Like, Gizmo might be hard because of its weird roundness, but yeah. Like, if you see him backwards, attack, attack, attack. All right, Berserker. Let's see how this goes. Now, blue team. Same map. I like it. DFH, the classic. I want DFH snow and ranked. I don't know why we still don't have that. I have no boost. He's got boost. He used it there. I'm not sure why. He knew I had no boost. So he could have just waited for that ball to land. Maybe he was a little bit afraid of me coming, but I didn't flip or anything, so he knew I was behind him. Alright, so he's waiting for bounces here. And then he kind of just threw it very, very lightly at me. But he has boost, so he can make up for it. Which is good. He is getting boost. He's playing pretty well here. I actually screwed that up. I shouldn't have attacked that how I did. Oh, but he just gave me a free goal. Yep, free goal. He had a free goal. He just kind of rushed it a little too hard and just put it too much to the side. And those, like, you can't put a hard shot and miss in ones, like, if you're going really hard at it. Holy crap, where the hell is he going? Like, he's really fast on his kickoff. Like, how he could go around the ball and still touch that, but I was just surprised. Like, he's just trying to play really fast. Oh, good save. Wasn't expecting him to actually be on that wall. I thought it was a free goal for me. Alright, let's see what he does. So he's got a really weird style. He definitely plays fast. But, like, if I can get him on the side like that, then I could get some goals that way. Oh, he would have had that if he didn't side flip. He side flipped the wrong way. I think his ball cam was on. He kind of screwed him up. I think he had the save. Maybe not. But a side flipping doesn't help there. That's for sure. Yeah, so he's playing fast, so I'm going to try and like get those side hits where I just beat him and stuff. I kind of missed here, but... Oh, couldn't get it off the post. So I'm going to go back, just grab this boost right away. There we go. See, see, just throw it to the side. Like, you don't have to throw it on net or throw it, like forward, because he just wants to hit this ball a lot. So I want to just keep him on his toes. I'm going to actually back off on this. All right, he's going to hit. Makes sense. Like, that's his play style for sure. But again, you can play very calm. No, not when you do that, though. That was poor. Good play by him, actually beating me to that ball. I thought he was a little further away. Here, just took a little too long there. But he has the boost advantage. But he just gave me the ball. See, again, he's just, like, playing a little too fast. And he's just trying... Okay, and he leaves. So he's doing weird hits, and then it just lines me up for, like, a nice, easy shot. Like, he probably went around the field, like, 5 times the distance that I did. But to what end, you know? It wasn't really much, so... but that'll do it for another Playing with Potatoes, or Spud to Stud, or whatever you want to call this. And we'll be back in a couple days, guys. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, guys. Later.